show on television today. It's Ontario Lottery Live. With Lotterio, Pick 3, Winterio Extra, Lotto 649, Encore, and Clean Sweep. Good evening. Welcome to this, our first anniversary of Ontario Lottery Live. 1 year ago tonight, we launched this show on the TV Ontario network. My co-host Kevin Lund was at the foot of Big Thunder Ski Hill up in Thunder Bay that night. Since then, he's crisscrossed the province, from Lake of the Woods to Cornwall, from Chatham to Sault Ste. Marie. Now, tonight, as always, we'll have our Winterio Extra, Lotterio, and Pick 3 draws live here in the studio. And we'll announce the winning numbers for Lotto 649 and Encore. And as always, we have Kevin Lund, 1 year older, but with stories just as unpredictable and interesting as ever. Tonight, he reports from Picton. Kevin?
Why the county registry office? Well, almost everyone who has roots here in Picton is descended from United Empire Loyalists. You may be surprised to find out that Picton is also home to a collection of rare reptiles from all over the world. I'm going to introduce you to some right after Winterio Extra.
And we're looking forward to it. Thank you, Kevin. Now, Winterio Extra is our first live draw of the evening here on Ontario Lottery Live, followed by Lotterio, Pick 3, and the announcement of tonight's winning numbers for Lotto 649 and Encore. And to make this the most complete lottery show on television today, we'll be recapping for you the winning numbers from this week's Pick 3, Monday's Clean Sweep, Wednesday's Lotto 649 and Encore, and last night's Provincial. But now it's time to begin our first live draw of the evening here in the studio, Winterio Extra, with over 220,000 instant prizes, totaling over $560,000. Now, for the draw portion of the game, this is the machine that will select the Winterio Extra winning numbers. Montreal Trust Officer Jillian Rosenbaum is the official recorder for tonight's draws, and Jacques Fairclough is the draws officer from the Ontario Lottery Corporation. Just seconds from now, the Winterio Extra machine will be loaded with these 45 solid rubber balls numbered from 1 to 45. But only 5 of these balls will determine the winning numbers for Winterio Extra. Let's get the machine started. And all 45 balls have just been loaded into the drum. With prizes ranging from $4 to $200,000, the machine is ready for our draw. Now that you at home have your Winterio Extra tickets ready, Jillian, when you're ready, press that button. Thank you. Now, don't forget, in addition to the drawn prizes, there are instant prizes valued at over $560,000 available this week. Altogether, there are almost 350,000 possible prizes worth almost $1.4 million. And we have our numbers for tonight. The winning Winterio Extra numbers are 15, 31, 32, 26, and 9. If you can match any 2 numbers drawn with 2 numbers on your Winterio Extra ticket, you've just won $4. Match 3 numbers and you've won $10. If you can match any 4 numbers drawn, you win $200. Match 5 numbers and you have just won $200,000. Congratulations to the many thousands of you who have just become Winterio Extra winners. Now, tonight we're highlighting the town of Picton, where Kevin Lund explored the world of reptiles at the Reptile Breeding Foundation. Kevin?
The job of the Reptile Breeding Foundation is to perpetuate certain kinds of reptiles and to help improve the image of reptiles in general. Thomas Huff is the executive director. Tom, are these display cases?
No, these are just simply breeding cages and holding facilities. This building is not open to the public. We do have a public facility, but this is our breeding area. And these cages just house the animals that we're working with.
Like this big, oh my. And what do we have here?
This is an endangered indigo snake. This is a very rare snake that unfortunately people kill just because it's a big snake. It really is harmless. It's, to me, a very lovely snake, but people are afraid of it just simply because it's big and it's a snake.
Is this one of the things you're trying to do here, dispel fears?
It is. We talk to school children, and we do a lot of work in that area. We feel that education and trying to inform the public of the benefits of these animals will go a long way towards preserving the species.
Certainly a big fellow we got here, Tom.
This is a Bengal monitor, and this is one of the endangered species we're working with.
What are you doing with endangered species?
Well, many of these, like this monitor, are endangered because they're being killed for their skin to make leather goods. And so we're trying to breed them in captivity. We can send them then to zoos and institutions where breeding programs can be established, and we can ensure their survival, at least in captivity, and perhaps someday put them back in the wild.
What sort of success are you having here?
Well, in some cases, very good. This is the Jamaican boa. There are less than 60 of these left in the wild. We've produced over 400 here at the facility, and we have sent these to zoos and institutions around the world. There are now more than 600 in captivity, so we feel we have ensured the survival of the species.
Good for you.
This is our nursery. We raise about 35 different species of reptiles on a regular basis. And many, such as this one, the giant frog-eyed sand gecko from Russia, are only bred here. This species has never been bred in any other facility in the world.
It's more than just lizards, though, here.
Oh, yes, we work with all kinds of things, including snakes, of course. And we have, just underneath this tank, a little Kenya sand boa, which is an endangered species. This fellow is about 6 months old, and it's an unusual boa that lives under the sand in East Africa.
You really seem to be doing the job here of repopulating.
Well, we have done a lot, and we're very proud of the work that we've done. We have about 12 species now that have only been bred at this facility, and we're very pleased with that. We disseminate that information to other institutions and individuals, and ultimately we hope that it is going to help the survival of many of these species.
Is it just reptiles, Tom?
No, we have a lot of animals like amphibians, such as this Argentine horned frog. We also have spiders and tarantulas, scorpions.
Is it just the one breed of frog you're carrying here?
No, we work with several types. This one is, although bizarre and unusual, is maybe not as strange as the tomato frog from Madagascar, which we have in this tank behind you.
What would you feed a frog like this?
Well, he'll eat almost anything, including large rats.
He just eats large rats?
He shoves anything he possibly can into his mouth, and we have seen him eat very, very large rats. This is a Mexican red-legged tarantula. This is an endangered species, actually, and we have tarantulas because many people have the same fears about them that they do about snakes. Actually, there are over 650 types of tarantulas, and only 4 are really deadly to human beings.
Why do you have the whole collection of spiders over here in the corner?
Well, actually, they're my son's, and he used to have them at home, but my wife was tired of having spiders in the bedroom and stuff, so we moved them into the corner here. These are Aldabra tortoises. They come from islands in the Indian Ocean, and these are one of the longest-lived animals on the face of the earth. This fellow, Clifford, is about 100 years old now, and could live to be as much as 200 years.
Do you have many critics, Tom?
We do. You always find that. There are many people who don't think these animals should be in captivity. Our feeling is that breeding in captivity may be the only way to save some of these species. And also, it gives people the opportunity to see some of the exotic and wonderful creatures on this earth, and helps to instill in them an appreciation for nature, its resources, and for the diversity of the planet.
I think you're doing excellent work. Best of luck.
Thank you.
And now that you at home have had a chance to check your Winterio Extra numbers, let's quickly recap the winning provincial numbers drawn on Friday.
Here are this week's winning provincial numbers. If you have these 7 digits in this exact order, you win $500,000. You also win by matching the last 6, 5, 4, 3, or 2 digits in this order. If you match these 7 digits in this order, you've won $250,000. This number also breaks down for additional prizes. Match one of these 3 7-digit numbers exactly and win the prize indicated. There are no subsidiary prizes. Match one of these 7-digit numbers to win $5,000. A quick way to check your ticket is to compare the last digit of your number to the last digit of the numbers shown. If they match, check the rest of the numbers carefully. Provincial also offers nearly $3 million in instant prizes weekly. Your provincial ticket is valid for all 4 consecutive weekly draws marked on your ticket. Congratulations to all provincial winners.
And be sure to watch TV Ontario every Friday night at 10 p.m. for the winning provincial numbers. Now, before we go on with our Lotterio draw, let's join Kevin Lund in Picton with a lucky winner.
Cecilia, after you won $50,000 on the instant scratch game, you didn't hang around town long, did you?
No, I certainly didn't. My son and I left for Toronto in less than an hour and went to the lottery office and proved who I was, signed papers, had pictures taken, and we were there several hours, I think.
And you came back to Picton?
Oh, I come back to Picton with a check in my hand.
What did you do with the money?
Well, I divide it with a friend. We split our tickets, whatever we win. And we went on a trip. And I spent, I have 7 children. Mm-hmm. So each family I spent so much money on. And I didn't waste it, really.
And the trip? Where did you go?
The trip, I went to Hawaii for 3 weeks. Enjoyed that immensely. And then I put the rest away in a nest egg.
I see you're enjoying yourself in this picture
Yes.
here.
This was a luau we attended.
Looks like a lot of fun in your little fun outfit there.
Yes, we had a beautiful time. Roasted pig, and the whole ceremony was really very interesting.
Was it a dream of yours to go to Hawaii?
Yes, I've had friends go, and I've had brother and sister both gone. And I've always wanted to go and see for myself.
I'm glad you went.
I didn't sunbathe, though, on the beach.
And right now on Ontario Lottery Live, we have our second major draw of the evening, Lotterio. Now, each week, a random chance draw selects 6 regular numbers and the bonus number. You win by matching all 6 numbers, any 5 and the bonus number, or 5, 4, or 3 numbers. There's also the $50,000 early bird prize pool. That's available only for those who played Lotterio Sunday through Thursday. Tonight's estimated Lotterio jackpot is $280,000. Let's take a look at our machine. As you can see, the automatic loader contains 39 balls numbered from 1 to 39. Let's get that machine rolling. And we've just loaded the balls into the drum, and we're giving them a thorough mix. Jillian Rosenbaum from Montreal Trust assures us all the balls are in the drum and everything looks set to go. Jillian, would you press the button, please, and we'll get this draw underway. In just a few seconds, we'll see if you have a winning Lotterio ticket tonight. Now, the first 6 balls to drop determine the regular winning numbers, followed by the bonus number on the 7th ball. Those 7 balls are in the process of dropping. We're going to have those winning numbers any minute now. Make sure your ticket is dated January 12th, 1991 to be eligible for this draw. There's the bonus number. And with the jackpot estimated at more than $280,000, the first number down is the number 8. Then we have a 23, 31, 29, 16, and 20. And our bonus number tonight is a 26. And there they are, 6 regular numbers for Saturday, January 12th, and tonight's bonus number. And now let's recap those regular jackpot numbers in numerical order. First up, we have the number 8, then 16, 20, 23, 29, and 31. And our bonus number is a 26. And Jock, would you reload those balls for us, please, while I explain how people win prizes? Now, if your ticket has all 6 regular numbers in any order, you are a jackpot winner. If you've got 5 numbers and the bonus number, or 5, 4, or 3 of the regular numbers in any order, you're a Lotterio winner, too. I hope we have lots of happy winners watching tonight. Okay, let's start the machine again because it is time for our early bird draw. And everything looks ready to go. Once again, Jillian, if you would push the button, we'll draw 4 numbers to determine this week's lucky winners. Players, take note, you must have purchased your ticket from Sunday to Thursday to be eligible for this draw and to share in the $50,000 prize pool. And here are the early bird players' winning numbers for tonight. First up, we have an 11, then a 10, 35, and 37. And now let's recap those early bird numbers in numerical order. We have the number 10, 11, 35, and 37. If you've chosen all 4 of these numbers and you have an early bird ticket, you have just won. Still to come, the Pick 3 draw, Lotto 649, Encore, and Clean Sweep winning numbers. But first, tonight on a special lottery update, we're celebrating 2 important lottery anniversaries.